welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm April at Stunning Style, and I help classic women look and feel their best by helping them find their classic style twist. I offer my Stunning Style wardrobe guides and Stunning Style Society membership. The guides each include 30+ capsule wardrobe pieces. They're all classic items that you probably have in your wardrobe anyway. All the shopping links in case you do need to pick up a few things, and 100 outfits for inspiration. The society includes a private site of my website with additional articles about how to develop your personal style and updates to the shopping guides. It also includes a Facebook group where we share our twists on the outfits and inspire one another. I do unboxings of my newest finds and answer any style questions that the stunners have. I also have a free Facebook group called Classic Capsule Conversations for any woman who's interested in classic style clothing or capsule wardrobes. I'll leave the links to everything down below, including a classic style twist quiz that you can take to figure out what your personal style is. If you saw my recent makeup video on this burgundy makeup look, I've been wearing it nonstop for, I don't know, 6 weeks, maybe more. And I'll tell you, I get compliments everywhere I go, everywhere. People stop me to say they love my lip color. They love my eye makeup. They love how the whole thing goes together. They love the color burgundy I'm wearing because I can't stop wearing this color. I love it so much, I want to eat it. I just cannot get enough. I included it in the fall wardrobe guide and I loved it so much, and I wasn't ready to stop wearing this color, so I carried it over into the winter guide. It's such a stunning color and it's so hard to find that I've been stocking up this season while it's available. So many of you have been loving burgundy as much as I have, and you wanted more. So I've rounded up several makeup items to add to your makeup collection if you love this color as much as I do. One of the questions that I had on my last video was, what about blush? If she didn't have the blush that I used, what would be another blush that you could use? The one that I used is a fairly neutral blush that could go with any makeup look, but if you were looking for something to harmonize with this look in particular, I went in search of it. The first thing that I picked up was a powder blush, and you know, you would think they would have better lighting in makeup stores, but they really don't. And when I got home, this just felt a little too dusty to me. It's MAC, it's called Breath of Plum. I didn't even try it on. It's just not going to be right for me, but for some other cool toned beauties, it might be right for you. Instead, I found you a twofer. So the lip color that I'm wearing, and I keep getting questions about, is actually a lip scents combo that I made up. It's 2 coats of Purple Rain and 1 coat of Plum. The plum is not as brown as it looks in the bottle. It's much more purple in real life, but I know that not everyone wears lip scents. It doesn't work for some people. For some people it dries out their lips too much, or for whatever reason they don't use that. And so I had several requests for another lip color. The first one I found was this Maybelline New York Vivid Hot Lacquer, and the color is Obsessed. I happen to love lip scents, and that's pretty much all I wear. But if you don't, this is a perfect match to my lips, and this is a drugstore brand, so it's very affordable. If you want a department store brand, I found a MAC color called Rebel. I'll swatch it for you on my wrist. Here's where the twofer comes in. I use this as a cream blush. I've been using it since I bought it, and I have a little bit on right now, but I'll go ahead and show you what I do. I just put a couple of deer prints on my cheeks. Really, you don't need a lot. And then I just spread it with a brush. I do have a little too much blush on now, but that's okay. And I happen to love cream blushes, especially because I live in the desert. It's so dry here, and I don't use many powder products on my face because I need all the moisture I can get right now. The next thing I wanted to show you is an eyeshadow palette. The color that I used in the video is this Kat Von D Raw Power. And if you saw my blog post about how to identify a pure burgundy hue, then you know that burgundy is a combination of red and purple. And so it can vary from the far red extreme of a burgundy to the far purple extreme of burgundy. This eyeshadow color is more on the red end, and it's also been discontinued, and so not everyone is able to get it. So I went and found another one, and it's in a palette by Too Faced. It's called Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette. Apparently it's an Ulta exclusive, which I found out when I went into Sephora and asked for it. Oopsie, it's a little embarrassing. But the palette looks like this. So honestly, I use this color right here. No, iffy. It looks a little warm on me. Yes, I use that one. It's the one I have on right now. This is a navy sort of sparkly color that's not showing up right now. And then this purple is a yes. That means 4 out of the 7 colors in the palette are a yes, which to me makes it a winner and worth the price. I've really liked using the lightest color as my base color. It is nearly identical to my skin, but it has just the slightest shimmer to add a little highlight. And I also really like to add it right here above my lip for just a little bit of a highlight in my Cupid's bow. It's the eyeshadow color I'm wearing right now. It's the exact same makeup look as in the video I did before. I just swapped out that color for this one, and so it leans a little more purple and a little less red, if that appeals to you. For me, there are 2 cons to this palette. Number 1, it's scented, which seems to be the new thing, and I don't like it. I do not like scented stuff on my face. It smells very juvenile. It reminds me of scented baby dolls. Did you ever have a scented baby doll? And like you'd squeeze them and little air would puff out of their mouths, or just their heads had that smell. It's not a bad smell, and it's not a very strong smell. And once I apply it, I really can't smell it anymore. But I'm not 12. I don't want scented makeup. So that's the first negative to me. The second negative is when they labeled these eyeshadows, they put the sticker on backwards. This label right here is really this eyeshadow over here. And that's just kind of annoying. It did come with a little booklet with a few eyeshadow combinations, which I thought was great, but the colors are backwards. And so when I was reading it, it was really confusing, and I would have to do the mental math to swap, wait a second, which color are they actually talking about? And that's just kind of a poor quality control kind of thing. Overall, I really like the palette. I don't know if you have seen the Urban Decay Cherries palette that is out. When I saw it online with several YouTubers and bloggers, it looked much more vibrant, and I thought it could be a winner. But when I saw it in the store, it was definitely not the right colors for me. They're very warm, but they look so beautiful on so many of the women I've seen try them. They just wouldn't work for me. And so for me, this has been a good substitute for that Cherries palette because I just am loving these colors right now. The next thing I found you was an eyeliner. So if you are not looking for a full burgundy eye look, and you just want a hint of burgundy on your eyes, this eyeliner is a great option. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline. It's definitely more on the darker purple end, but it is nice to give a hint of burgundy if you are just wanting a little bit. It would be great for tight lining down here if you wanted just a little bit, or using it on your eyelids. Out of all of these products, the thing that I have gotten the most questions about is my nail polish. I've been wearing this polish for probably the last 2 months, and I'm not sick of it yet, and I plan to get this color again when I go back to get my nails done. But the problem is it's a gel polish, which means you have to have a whole setup to be able to do gel polish. It requires UV lights to be able to set the polish, and it stays forever, which is why I get it done. And I actually wrote a whole blog post about it, and I'll link that down below. But it also requires a different set of skills to apply. It's not like applying regular polish. And so most people are not going to buy the whole setup and learn how to apply the gel polish. When I've gotten these questions about these nails, I haven't been able to give you a polish color because most of you aren't going to go home and polish your nails with gel polish. This is what it looks like. It matches my lipstick perfectly, and the really nice thing about it is I can use it as a color matching tool when I go out shopping. So when I was out looking for this makeup, I just used my nails as a reference. And when I'm out shopping and looking for, like when I bought this shirt, I had this nail polish on and I was like, oh look, it's a perfect match. I'm gonna buy it. It's really convenient actually. So I did go out and find a nail polish for you. And it's the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Nail Color, and the color is Just in Wine. So you can see it matches my nails perfectly. This is a dark color. If you don't like dark colors in general, you're not going to like this polish. I happen to love dark polish, so I love this color. It's absolutely stunning. And if I didn't get my nails done with my friend, then I would be using this myself. I did find another eyeshadow palette, another few lipsticks, and a few other items that some of them I found in store, some of them I found online. The color palette that I found online, I haven't seen it in person. It looks like it could be awesome. I'm going to order it myself to see if it is, because it looks like some really great colors in it that I might want to use. But these are tried and true. The other ones I will link to, and you can check them out for yourselves, but I wanted to give you as many options as I could. I just couldn't find all of them locally, and this video has been so requested that I wanted to get it out. This color is perfect for the holiday season. If you're wearing more of a neutral holiday outfit and red isn't doing it for you, this is a great festive color for winter. This week I published a video with 6 holiday outfit ideas from casual to cocktail, and in the blog post I included a holiday outfit formula, and a lot of them were neutral, and if you're looking for a pop of color to go with those neutral outfits, this makeup look would be perfect. I'll link that down below as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's free to subscribe, and all it means is you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. I usually upload videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and you don't want to miss anything that's coming up. The next video is going to be 5 favorites from November, and this time it has a theme. I think you're gonna love it. It's perfect for getting ready this holiday season. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on Monday.